Try quali anyway.
Good start.
Anyway, good start. Hello everybody, welcome back to League of Ireland. It's round 10 of the Tier 2 World Championship, and it's Tier 2, and for the USA Grand Prix around the Circuit of the Americas. I'm Colin B289, and joining me this evening, as per usual, is Cav1892.
Oh, Colin, how's things?
Not too bad now, Cav. How are things with you?
Not too bad. I've refueled and I'm ready to go again.
You have been now, haven't you? Alright, okay. So, yeah, we had an interesting race last week. How's it going, Tommy? How are we? Enjoyed the match yesterday, Tommy, did you? Because I certainly did, I have to say. But by this stage in the match, Liverpool nearly a goal up already. Actually, no, Bruno put one over the bar, actually, didn't he? Yeah, that was a good trick from him, alright. The white flag, he's keeping up the white flag.
It was nice though that Bruno gave them a little bit of hope before it was all taken away.
Oh, absolutely.
No bias in this commentary box, of course.
None whatsoever. Unfortunately, we're missing Irish Gary this evening, who's a die-hard Man United fan. The reason he's not joined, obviously, is because if he did, he'd be like Ollie's at the wheel. Do you know what I mean? He'd probably have a car crash. And we've got a race out of the pit lane between
Adam Whelan and Keller out.
Keller and Adam Whelan. Look at the tyres up here now.
Keller has taken off.
Interesting. A few lads qualifying on the mediums. How's it going, Paddy? He enjoyed the match as well yesterday, didn't he? Oh.
So 6 lads out on their out laps already.
Absolutely. This is Keller on the soft tyre, so we'll go with him.
Absolutely. If the Alfa Romeo's a bit of coverage.
Of course, you'd love that, wouldn't you?
Well, I got too much coverage last night, in fairness, so
yeah,
maybe not.
Let's hope he's got enough fuel on board.
I hope so.
Anyway. People taking this out lap very slowly. How are we, Danjo? How's it going? Put your predictions in the chat, lads. Who do you think's going to get pole position? We don't do this very often, so who do you think's going to get pole and what do you think the time will be? I've gone for 31.7, and I don't want to jinx anybody, but I've got a feeling it'll be Josh Nader this evening. Come on, Cav, we got to give you a prediction.
I am going to go for... Well, I'm looking at who's out on the mediums now, which might change my mind. I'm going to go for Aspect.
No bias there whatsoever.
2 nights in a row.
No bias there whatsoever.
Not at all.
Keller
is just coming around onto the main straight. And there he goes.
Starting his fastest lap then, and away we go for qualifying down to turn 1, uphill braking zone. The Alpine stays well out of the way. Down to second gear.
Oh. Just have a queue in sector 3, nothing to worry about.
Nope. Always the way around here. 3, 4 flat, 5 slightly front, a little bit wide. 6 then long right hander, 7 down the gear. 8 turn 8 you want to go down the gear. This is easy to exceed. Turn 9 left hander here down in 4th gear. Oh, he loses the rear, nearly exceeds there. 10 flat out, nothing to be worried about. 11 downhill braking. Get the nose turned in for the hairpin. This exit is very
well.
Aspect is it's an issue there maybe, I don't know. Anyway, DRS wide open down the back straight. Up at 319 kilometers an hour before it gets out the brakes. Second gear for turn 12, and this is the real technical part of the circuit. 13, good traction out of here. In third gear required. 14's flat out, 15 and 16. That's double left-hander, and now here comes a very tricky double right. 17, 18. Flat out right hander. 19, this is a tricky corner as well, downhill braking, don't exceed on the outside, which he doesn't.
Done well.
To the last corner, left-handed corner down in second gear, which is interesting. Short run to the line, and the first lap time is at 32.6. Adam Whelan does a 33.6 on the mediums, which is a pretty good lap time.
Yeah, solid bankers. And a 35-1 for Rory Drain, Mr. Consistency.
Here comes Funny Guy, and he does a 33-1. Here comes Real Johnny now, and he does a 32-5, just a little bit quicker than Kellett, that's all. Jack and Gary Drover are coming to the line now, and Jack's had a bit of a bad lap, so he will go again. Who have we got coming to the line? Is it Alpha Tauri? Is it Spider-Man? No, it's not Gak. 30. He's invalidated. That's why.
Josh has come into the pits.
That is. So only 5 lap times set so far. Smoking Ace is coming to the line. Oh, he invalidated the last corner. Oh, what a nightmare that is. Is McGee on a lap on the mediums? He is. Interesting call early on. All going out in the mediums.
Yeah, there's a split of strategies.
Suspect it could be. Well, this race is a marginal one stopper, to be fair. Could be saving a set of softs for the 2-stopper, maybe, potentially.
Jono stopped out in sector 2.
Could be just letting
cars
go, I reckon. I reckon that's the case. McGee 33-9.
Yeah, he's back on. He's cleaned those tyres up.
Jack will go with Jack Casey. Is he actually on another lap here, or is he just recharging? I think he's on a lap here. He is on a lap. CVD ERS.
Oh, Rory Drain.
Oh, in the pit lane. She's crashing the pit lane. Championship leader Rory Drain crashes out in qualifying. Jack runs very wide there, but doesn't get invalidated. How has he done that?
I have no idea.
33.8 for Jack, 33.6 for Gary Drobro. Oh, that'll mess up Rory Drain's qualifying completely now.
Yeah. That lap time is going to be beaten easily.
Yeah. How's it going, FaZe? How's it going, mate?
Smoking Aces boxes as well.
Here's the low McLaren side, DKF1. On board with him now. Go off board now. Well, Johnny, you've got an opportunity now tonight, mate.
Story, Dan.
Are we Dan? At least Johnny can actually qualify for a change.
That's a fair point. He's sitting pretty at the moment.
Here comes DKF1, and he does a 33.3 on the soft tyre, so he's a little bit off the pace at the moment. We've got Flemo here in the middle sector, just pick him up here. As Adam Whelan gets out of his way.
Yeah.
That's definitely not the racing line he wants to be taking.
No issue there, just a McLaren getting out of the way.
Yeah. Oh, downshifted 3 times into 4th, that was interesting.
Yeah. Tentative forced effort, 33.3.
Exact same lap time. Absolutely. Appears to me they could be having some technical difficulties between Jono and Danjo. On to Paddy, that'll be fun to watch. Let's go with Dylan. Shall we?
I thought Jono's outlap was quite erratic, alright?
Yeah. I think we'll call that sandbagging, Paddy, to be honest with you, mate.
Gary Drobro's 300s down in sector 1.
Go with Dylan here in the final sector on the medium tyre. Actually, that's any update on the race? Meant to ask you. Oh, and he comes into the pits. Don't you rejoin it, mate. Thank God. He'll appreciate me saying that. Joff is invalidated.
So Rory's already down to 10th, and we still have a lot of drivers to set laps. Josh in sector 3, but he's in race, unfortunately.
Oh no.
You had to say it, didn't you?
It probably means it's going to be wet tomorrow, that's what that's about. Jono has left the session. Josh in pits.
Yeah, he's invalidated another lap, so he's back in.
Ferrari on a lap as a Gary Droll. It is his 3/10 up in the middle sector.
He's already the fastest of the medium runners. This could be good. He jumps the two
33.1.
lads on the softs.
Good
Very
lap.
nice.
Having said that though, I do expect that lap time to be beaten because a lot of lads out Adam Whelan, Jack Carty and McGee, as you can see on the left hand side, are gone to the soft compound tyre.
Yeah.
Not Gak now on the mediums. He is on an out lap. It's just starting actually, so Smoking Aces. Who's on a lap? What's funny on a lap? He is, he's 6 tenths up as well.
Oh, go on, funny guy.
So we'll go with him. SD Apex was 17 very well, 18 is flat out. Don't run wide there, a lot of people tend to do that, me included. The last corner.
It's the last corner, well, it's on the
This
power
should
well.
be pole position and it is by 3 tenths. So 32.2 for funny guy. Who will we go with? We'll go with Jack Carty, last week's race winner, shall we? Just been told John was at the steering assist on. That's what his issue was at the controller.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Okay.
No issue in sector
Can you
3.
send an invite to Ben? Oh no! Right, Ben Ratcliffe's got 2 accounts. You see now. So, have you got his second account? Is just Ben Ratcliffe _04, I think. All right, Ben. I think that's the second account. Can you send an invite to that account, please?
I'll have a look at the account.
What's happened there? Keller's gone third, I think. Yeah, he has.
Ratcliffe _04, is it?
I think that could be. I could be wrong now. Confirm that, Ben. Is that right, or am I miss? That's how you're getting out of the way.
Or is it Ben Ratcliffe 05?
Could be 05. Can you see 05? Is it?
I can see Ben Ratcliffe 05.
That's the one. So I'm mixing up Adam Whelan and him. I always mix them up.
Adam Ratcliffe.
Yeah, that's the one.
Ben Whelan even.
Absolutely. Here comes Jack Carty, and he goes on to pole position now with a 32 flat, and McGee has gone and done a 32.5. Here comes Johnny now, and Johnny is P2 at the moment. Yeah, good man, John. Oh, that's something you should really, at least you know anyway for Wednesday night. You check that before the race and not during qualifying. All right, mate.
Dylan in sector 3.
It was like watching Ollie at the wheel, that as well, wasn't it? He's a die-hard United fan. Tell you that much.
It wasn't that bad.
Really? Sorry, John. Oh my God, Kennedy hit the pit one. That'd have been funny. That's funny for us to watch, maybe not so funny for Kelly. Here comes Dylan now. Dylan's on a lap.
To the final turn.
Spider-Man's Spider-Man's right behind him. Dylan goes 5th and Spider-Man goes 7th. So it's very close again, isn't it? Look at that, McGee and Spider-Man, 1/10 between them, but 4 positions.
Yeah.
It's kind of the usual for tier 2, really, isn't it?
It is. It's been like this all season, and even with a few drivers in and out, it hasn't changed.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have 4 drivers still to set a time. Hopefully they can notch one on the board.
Well, I think Josh is about to set one here, even though it's not going to be very competitive.
Yeah, he's in sector 3. I think he just wants to get one on the board because he's invalidated a couple.
So.
Oh, that's not gonna.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. Anyone on a lap at the moment? Ferrari's on a lap. Is he on a lap? He's coming into pits. Johnny's validated. So it probably is Josh in on a lap. Let's see what Spider-Man's up to. He's derating. So you wouldn't have thought he'd be improving. I thought the time should be quicker in this, I have to say. Spider-Man's improving, but he's going to be derating on the end of this lap, so I wouldn't have thought he'd have improved, but if he's only going to improve by about a tenth, by less than half a tenth, he may as well come in the pits.
Exactly.
So he won't have enough time to. Oh, I thought he invalidated. There we go. Comes in the pits.
Josh is making a proper effort this time. 10 seconds up, obviously on that unrepresentative lap.
13 seconds up in the middle sector. Yeah, I think something might have gone wrong for him somewhere in that first sector.
Sector 1, we just have a queue by the looks of it. Or do we have a Haas in trouble? No, we don't.
Probably just the cars coming out of the pit lane, I think, to be honest with you. Adam Whelan, I think it was. Ben Ratcliffe is in now. Can he pick his Aston?
Oh, we have a McLaren around, I think, do we? Yep, the KF1's just letting everyone by, it's fine.
Here comes Josh. Can he nick pole position? No, he's just a little bit out on a 32 flat. He was my pick for pole. That's why I had a bit of a reaction there, but anyway. Let's go with Jono. The steering assist now is sorted out. This is a problem, so hopefully this isn't like watching Ali at the wheel. He'd be true to me was saying that, but
I think Ali could do with some steering assist.
he could do with a brain, to be honest with you.
True as well. We don't want him to get too good though.
No, we don't. We want him in that job. We just want him in there. Just keep winning the odd game. You know, just beat Spurs out the weekend, and that'll be absolutely fine. Knockback gets out of Jono's way.
Yeah.
Oh, Jono's gone a little bit wide. He's got
double right hand there, yeah.
He's gone a little bit wide in 17.
Takes that well.
Downshifts twice. So Ben Ratcliffe's in. Don't know. And Jono's a 33.4, so that's a good time. Actually, that's probably a good time for him because at least now for Jono, he can stay out at the top 10 and just kind of mind his own business, really. You know, that's kind of what he wants to do. So, Smoking Aces has invalidated again aspects on the mediums. So we'll go now. Who's the first car? And I think it's Johnny. No, it's not Johnny. It would be Knockback. We're going Knockback for now.
Yeah.
And he's 2/10 up on his lap time in through sector 1. He's to validate here. Oh, he just keeps it in the track limits. As someone just moving up there. So K Flemmer going into 9th. I think it might have been actually. So good lap from him.
Yeah, 33.1. A few cars starting their last effort now.
Josh Naylor pits, so he's out of qualifying now pretty much.
Ben has joined, and he's on an out lap.
I think that's kind of to test out his wheel, to be honest with you.
I would think so, yeah.
He isn't going to get round anymore. Knockback is 9/10 up in the middle sector.
It's a good effort so far. The medium tyre as well.
No, he's on a soft tyre for this run.
Oh, he is. Alright, sir.
So here he comes in his final attempt.
Adam Whelan's around.
Oh.
Hopefully he doesn't block anyone. He's his teammate coming behind him.
Jono's on a lap anyway, so I wouldn't be worrying.
So
here comes Knockback. And he got P9 on a 32.6. So good effort from him.
Good effort from him, yeah, absolutely.
But Ferrari crossed the line there. It was Gary Draw. Get out of the way. Knockback. McLaren, DKF1 pits. The Haas boys, Adam Whelan's round again. So Mercedes next to Smoking Aces. Can he get a lap on the board? Very nearly invalidates there.
He has to get an effort down. He's gone wide.
And he goes 15th. So Red Bull of McGee next. No, it's not. It's Flemo, but he pitted. So it would be Keller, and he goes P5 with that lap. What about Aspect on the mediums? Who's right behind him? Jack Carty pits. Aspect only 16th for him. Johnny now coming, I think. What's Ben's car?
Yeah, it's Ben. Johnny's still in
Funny
sector
guy,
2.
I think, next. And he gets it! 31.8 for Funny guy. What can Dylan do? Is Dylan up as well? And Dylan is 5th only. 5th behind Johnny. So now McGee's going to come to the line. And he goes ahead of Keller, but he's 6th. And what about Spider-Man? He goes up into 3rd.
P3. Very good lap.
32 flat for Spider-Man. And Johnny's coming now. And Johnny doesn't improve on his lap time. So unless Gary Drow is going to lap in him, has he? He's 4 tenths up. Oh, he's invalidated though. Oh, I did a 32.2, but it was invalidated. And Knockback pits.
So that is us.
So, interesting championship leader on the back row of the grid. Who would have thought it? It's the one place you don't want to be really in Tier 2 this season, isn't it? Being the championship leader. Every time you add championship leader, you seem to make a mess of someone seems to make a mess of it.
True. But if there's anyone who can have a solid race from there, it'll be Rory Ryan.
Absolutely.
So we just wait for this to time down and
Absolutely.
we'll get into the race. So everyone in the top 10 set their best times on
So
softs.
funny guys, 6th Tier 2 pole position we've got here now. There's a 31.8. My pick before the set was 31.7, so that was slightly wrong, but anyway, Jack Carty on the front row of the grid, who won the last race, so he'll fancy his chances. Spider-Man in 3rd, with Josh O'Neill in 4th. Johnny, who's 3rd in the championship, 5th. Dylan, who's 5th in the championship, 6th. And McGee, 2nd in the championship, 7th. That'll be interesting to see how that works out. Keller 8th, Knockback 9th, Kay Flemo top 10. Gary Drover P11, who actually starts on the medium, so maybe he invalidated deliberately there. DKF1 12th, Jono 13th, Adam Whelan 14th, Smoking Aces 15th, Aspect 16th, Rory Drain had a crash in 17th, and Ben Ratcliffe just joined us at the end, who's 18th. By the way, Gary Drover can say whatever he wants, what am I thinking?
Can indeed.
So anyway, so get your predictions in the chat, lads. Top 3, who you think it will be. Let's hope none of them run out of fuel, because we had that issue with somebody yesterday, didn't we?
Did we?
We did,
Don't
yeah.
remember that.
Do you
Don't
not?
remember that at all.
Alright,
No.
okay. I think it was an Alfa
I remember
Romeo,
my car
actually.
having technical issues actually. I don't know what happened, to be honest.
Just 2 seconds, boys. I'll be back there in 1 minute. I need to invite. We're going to. We have a member who wants to join, lads. So just give us a minute now. We'll surprise you. We'll tell you who it is in a second.
Celebrity appearance.
Absolutely. So we have a pit lane reporter going to be coming along, since we have the space for it. Wherever he is.
Mr. Wheeler.
Everyone's supposed to give that away.
If he's not Karun, who is he?
It's Karun Chandok. It's Ted Kravitz in the pit lane now.
Ah.
See? It's Ted Kravitz in the pit lane now today. Thanks, Cav. Ruined the surprise.
That's quite a compliment from.
Anyway. We have a third commentator joining us, everybody, in the form of Ted Kravitz, i.e. Eloy Weedo. Hello, Weedo.
The mate. It's about time the main man got in Tier 2.
Absolutely. Fact about it as a commentator. So obviously, one of the lads never showed up in the end. Unfortunately, Budge wasn't there, but that's okay. And we have obviously Weedo instead. So are you actually in the lobby, Weedo, or where are you? I don't know.
I'm coming now.
Okay.
Coming now.
Good stuff. You got time.
Good, man. You have a bit of time because we're just about to start the formation lap in about 2 or 3
seconds.
seconds.
Turn up, I might have snuck in the Aston there, you know.
Yeah, that's the one, isn't it? So let's go to the tyres, shall we? Oh, we have some interesting decisions then. Let's look at the tyres. So Gary Drobro DKF1 on the mediums. You then have got Jono and Adam Whelan on softs, Smoking Aces on hards, Aspect on mediums, and Rory Jane and Ben Ratcliffe on softs.
A completely mixed bag.
So
outside the top 10.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Jono and Adam doing the same strategy.
Interesting. Knockback has underfueled the car a little bit. Is he going
No
to
danger in that.
Is he going to do a calf trick from yesterday?
There's no danger in that.
Who said that? Wasn't me.
Must have been Wheeler. Very upset. Still raw, those wounds from last night.
Yeah, absolutely. Not good.
Yeah,
Threw away 25 points. And we have a few gaps. Keller needs to pick the pace up a small bit. Oh, Funny Guy's doing a bit of a favour though. He's backing the pack up.
He's backing it up quite heavily, alright. It's a great track, Colin, isn't it?
Yeah. Any new people joining, please leave a like on the stream and please subscribe to the channel. And obviously we have our Facebook page and Twitter page for all any highlights or anything of the season gone by. Obviously this tier has been absolutely sensational for Action this season, and let's hope this race will be no different as we are getting ready now to line up again. Oh, we have a bit of a gap with Adam Whelan. Oh, dodgy one, Adam. You might have just
it's close.
I'll be having a little look.
Colin's the main admin here in tier 2, so.
Yeah, I'll be having a look
Nothing
at
gets
that.
by him.
Someone request that. Danjo, if you're there, request that please, if you don't mind.
So, Funny Guy leads them away, not for the first time this season.
Yeah. So here we go then. The 5 lights, the little glitch as per usual. And the revs are coming on and we're underway, and it looks like Jack Carty got a great set up the
Jack
inside.
got a great launch, he
and
has him
look
already.
At that. He has him already, and Josh got a great launch off the inside. Into turn 1. Oh, Jack's gone wide.
Jack's wide.
Jack's gone very wide, and there's carnage in there. Down at turn 1, Spider-Man gets himself up into 4th, Johnny 5th. And Josh and Jack Carty are side by side into the S's, and Josh gets out of it.
out of shape.
And Funny Guy got out of shape as well, and Johnny and Spider-Man are through, and so is Keller. So terrible first stop for Funny Guy on pole position. Knockback has got him
Gak
as
is
well.
up to 6th, he's double jumped.
What a lap, what a first stop from him, and look at Johnny past Spider-Man as well, but the front two are away. Excuse me, lads. Of Jack Carty and Josh Nader, as Funny Guy has been jumped by McGee. Funny Guy's having an awful first lap, and so is Dylan.
7 places already he's dropped.
Down into P10, but he's side by side with Flemo here in the Red Bull. And Funny Guy's up the inside. Having a look at McGee, trying to go around the outside. Where did he get around there?
Oh.
And he just about doesn't make it, and Dylan makes it past Flemo. So Dylan is through. Funny Guy gets a little bit out of shape through sector 3, but oh, look at that for a dive bomb from Dylan.
And Rory Drain's already up to 13th.
Wouldn't be like
making good progress.
2 lads on the back row of the grid. Oh, look at Funny Guy struggling here massively. Flemo going around the outside as well. He is. Oh wow, look at that for a first time. This is Action all the way down the field. Spider-Man has pitted.
Funny Guy's into the pits.
I saw Funny Guy, so they both.
It must have been
They
damaged.
must have had a bit of a first lap issue. Rory Drain up into P11 already. Here comes Ben Ratcliffe though, having a look on Rory.
Yeah, new front wing and fresh softs.
And Rory got out of it really. Oh,
Funny Guy
no, he didn't.
New front wing as well, Wheeler.
Yep.
Yeah, they must have had bad damage then.
Absolutely. Oh, Ben, you gotta get out of the throttle there, mate. Right, so we'll leave them to it for now. Let's go forward and look at Johnny straight onto the back of Josh, and Jack Carty is absolutely long gone up the road in the Ferrari. So, oh, Josh has gone very deep into the turn 11 hairpin, and the boat burning the overtake here. Who's got the better straight line speed? Doesn't look like it's Johnny anyway. Doesn't look like it's Johnny anyway. So Johnny is going to have to wait and sit behind Josh Nader, while Jack Carty's already nearly 2.5 seconds up the road. We kind of have Kelly as well joining the back of this trio.
Yeah.
Back of this duo having a little bit of a scrap, and Keller's kind of hanging on to them at the moment, which would be a good position for him if he can, because he's out of the DRS zone of Knockback as Johnny runs a bit wide. Oh, bit of lag there, probably my bad there. I would have thought DRS is now enabled, but Jack Carty just having a laugh out front, 2.9 seconds clear. Kella's got a little bit of red bearing going on, but
Yeah, so does DKF1.
okay. And Ben
Looks
is through,
solid, though.
and Ben Ratcliffe is through on Rory Drains. So this would be interesting strategically now. How will the medium compound tyre work? And with a Gary Drober, how will he get on now? Adam Whelan gets 3 seconds. That's a
That's
killer.
early.
That's not good news for him.
Josh Train.
Let's go forward then, because here comes Johnny. He wants to try and kill Josh Nader as quickly as he can, and he'll just go up the inside. And Josh didn't fight that at all, really.
No.
Oh, Johnny, be careful. Oh, Keller nearly runs into the back of him, but clean move from Johnny. Now let's see what Johnny can do. Can he get away from Josh Nader? Should be important.
You know, Keller's looking comfortable in behind the two lads as well.
Absolutely. So now this is about strategy. This is a lot of this is about strategy. Yeah, they can do. Yeah, he can bring them about. Depends on tyre dig, actually, Dan. To be honest with you, mate. I know a lot of people have struggled.
McGee's going to send it on Gak here into turn 1. He's got it done long before the turn.
Red Bull Alpha Tower call that. Who's that? Huh? It's the Christian Horner was going down the pit lane there, was he? Anyway, he is through. It is McGee, and he now can set off after Keller. If he can get into DRS on Keller, that would be very handy for him.
So far, Jack's holding on to his lead there.
And he has done. McGee, that's excellent stuff from him. So we could have McGee, Knockback and Dylan joining this real Johnny and Josh Nader train, which to me at the moment appears to be a bit of a Josh Nader train.
Does. All the soft runners are banded together. Gary Drobro sitting nice in P8 on the mediums, the first of the runners on the yellow tire.
Oh, Dylan, don't send it there, buddy. And he didn't. And he doesn't do Dylan, fair play, so he has to. This is a game of chess now, this, for the next while. As Funny gets out! Funny guy's been in the second sector.
Oh, and we have a safety car.
Oh, what are they all going to do?
What we didn't get last night.
Jack Carty
Jack
stays
Carty
out.
goes past.
Anyone on a 2-stopper, you're pitting.
Josh is in.
And Keller. McGee stays out. Knockback pits and Dylan pits.
Oh,
Spider-Man got a drive through.
Man. He was on his own as well.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a nightmare. John pits, Rory Drain pits. And so does Adam Whelan. So I'm assuming they'll all go mediums here.
Spider-Man getting another one.
He didn't get another one, did he?
I think he might.
Oh my, can someone just check that please? Or
Rory Drain's gone on the hards.
Rory Drain's on the hard tyre.
He's going to the end.
Wow, well, Adam Whelan may as well double stack. He may as well, because
Spider-Man's on mediums.
depending on the tyre deck, you might be able to bring the mediums to the end. It is tight.
Yeah.
It's the front right tyre here that actually takes the punishment.
Particularly if we get any more safety cars.
Absolutely.
Tip the balance for the lads, bringing them home.
So that was a tough call for Jack Carty there, because he knew by pitting he was going back into traffic.
Yeah.
That was a very tough call for him to make there, I think. So it just
Look
shows
at Gary Drobro. P4 on the mediums now.
Yeah.
He's nicely set up.
Exactly. Now he's in a great position now because he's closed the gap to the lads. But the big thing now we know is Jack Carty, Johnny McGee, Flemo and Ben Ratcliffe are all going to be on a one stopper from here. They're going to go soft medium from here. Whereas Josh, Keller, Knockback, Dylan, Jono and the others at the back, they could do a one stopper from there, but they also got the option of doing a 2-stop strategy, and maybe that's what their thought process is at the moment.
Yeah. Smoking Ace is sitting comfortable as well on the hards in 9th.
So end of lap 5. Let's go down to the pit lane, shall we? Ted Kravitz, any news for us?
No, just the lads obviously pitting for fresh mediums and Rory on the fresh hards, so he's going to the end. So, but quite quiet down here. Christian Horner's feet are tapping here watching McGee. So
I don't know. Yeah, 2 Red Bull cars.
Total Wolf's not happy because these Merc boys are not where they want to be.
Yeah, but Dylan, I suppose with Dylan there, they didn't really much. He could have gone mediums, could have gone soft. We'll see what way is the right way to go. I think the advantage in this is one of the things they could have done in this situation, maybe from the Aston Martin point of view, maybe it's for strategy. Maybe one go pitting and the other one stay out, because you could have potentially got it right with one of them. So
no, Gunther Steiner's not happy down here either.
Gunther's never happy.
I suppose that's what you get when your main driver doesn't turn up, really, unfortunately. So
Also fair.
So that's also a fair shout. I'll just go on board here with Ben Ratcliffe. An angry Ben Ratcliffe this evening, I have to say. Isn't that right, Guido?
Oh, it's great, it is.
Anyone
who doesn't know, he supports a small team from Dublin, and they got beaten tonight by the mighty Waterford.
Yeah, he's from Tallaght, which is very close to Shamrock Rovers, but he supports Bulls. So
I don't know how that happened. So.
Strange, isn't it?
Very weird.
Very strange.
And then
hopefully still just Pats beat them, and then they'll have another trophy this season, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose his old favourite player, Georgie Kelly, he scored, got booked, and got taken off. So that's a nice night for Ben Ratcliffe there, I have to say.
And he won't be there next season.
Probably won't be. You're dead right there.
Going abroad, apparently as Ben Ratcliffe said.
Anyway,
safety car in this lap?
Is in this lap. Let's go with Jack Carty then.
Just looking through the fuel. All the lads obviously learned from my mistake last night, but Smoking Aces only has a 0.7 over. I don't know if that's enough to get him home, you know.
It depends. Depends on driving style, really. Cause if you're lifting and coasting an awful lot, then you can. Jack's very close to the safety car. I'd back this up a bit more if I were him. It'll be interesting, won't it, Paddy? Rory Drain now will be very interesting. Those hard tyres, that's why Ted Kravitz is here with us, so you can keep an eye on his progress. When's Jack going to go? He's probably going to go in the last corner. He's just gone just before it, and Johnny's gone with him.
Yeah, Johnny's held on to him well.
McKee is half asleep, not watching what's going on, of course.
Spider-Man, spin. Oh, he's in the pits for his drive-through, sorry.
You can't serve it now, can he not? Check that wheel. Just check that. Can he serve it?
I think once the car has taken into the pits, he can, yeah.
Yeah, he's done his drive-through.
He's done his first drive-through, okay. Johnny downshifting. See, this is the issue with the first sector. It's very, very difficult to follow another car through that first sector. And so it's one, has he got, yeah, he has a second drive-through, so. Adam Whelan, 3 seconds again. And Jono.
The Hasses are synchronised.
Gunther's not happy now.
He's not happy at all, the stewards either, by the looks of it. So we're kind of getting a bit of a field spread here at the moment. Because there's nobody really anywhere close. Josh Naylor is probably the closest man to a car. Will he dive up the inside of Smoking Aces? He does. Oh, and this is going to be very close, but of course, Smoking doesn't yield to him. And Josh just turns in. Oh, this is some great racing. Josh he's now got the inside line, and he should be able to cut him off.
Smoking Aces cuts back though.
Josh has got the inside line. He's not going to have the
traction, yeah.
And Smoking gets out of it. So good racing there from the boys. Excellent stuff.
Yeah, that was important for Josh.
It was
he needs to make progress.
Look at Rory Drain though, he's already 1.9 seconds off Jono. So we'll see what those hard tyres can do, but early warm up on the hard tyres, he's struggling. Here comes Keller.
He has Adam on the back of him.
Oh, is he going to go up the inside? He does, and there's a bit of wheel banging, but I think he just squeezes him out here, so that's good move that. From Keller, next up the road now for them.
Spider-Man's in for his second drive through here.
Next man up the road for him, for the lads now, is DKF1. The three lads out front is pretty satisfied. I think they should all kind of work together and try and build a gap. You need about 19 seconds here, 18 seconds in order to make a pit stop and get back out again, but they probably won't need that as much because the fresher tyres at the end, they might be able to catch back up on the lads.
Great battle for P11 here, lads.
All mediums. Oh, Smoking Aces. Dylan's going to be pretty close as well.
Gak is surely sending that.
So not Gak
He's already
is
there.
through, and I'm assuming Smoking Aces will get out of the way for his teammate. He doesn't yet. And he does now.
He does.
He gets completely out
Good
of the
team
way.
play. Fair play to him.
So Dylan is through on the first
Ooh,
one.
Gak has a snap of
So
oversteer.
does Dylan. So on board now with Joshinator. Oh, DKF1. He gets a penalty and it's caught that he exceeded the track limits at the last corner, or second last corner even. DRS now re-enables, and an important amount of time there for Jack Carty. He's 1.2 seconds clear. So there's not much happening up front at the moment. This is where the race is going on, really. Can these lads on fresher mediums either get to the end or get through the field quickly and make the second stop and not be too far behind?
Yeah, Johnny's not going to catch him before the DRS line, so he is
So
not getting at this lap.
McGee will have the DRS open. DKF1 didn't get in the DRS zone, but Josh had a poor first sector. So Josh is going to have to stick behind him for a little bit longer, as Ben Ratcliffe's pretty close to Kay Flemo here.
You know, McGee's not even born in it, and he's still going to have a chance here.
Ben Ratcliffe is through, will go forward to McGee, and he doesn't take the risk.
No.
So, and Joshinator is through on DKF1, and you've got to carry up the inside aspect on Kay Flemo. It is, but it just doesn't quite make it, and Joshinator is through on DKF1, and Keller's going to send it. Oh, and he spins it!
Oh.
And spins himself! Oh no! Well, that helps Dylan massively now, that does.
Keller around the outside.
Oh, Keller dived it up the
drain,
inside. So both of them around, and Keller keeps the position then. Do they have
They've
damage?
stayed out, so no damage, they've stayed out.
Here comes Dylan, and Knockback doesn't fight him.
Aspect gets Flemo.
Josh and straight onto the back of him now. These soft tyres are going to start to age now, so
Yeah. He's sliding around a lot, Flemo.
I suppose the issue now he's going to have is if his teammate pits, he has to stay out another lap. Smoke and Aces gets a 3-second time penalty.
That's 4 drivers with track limit violations so far.
Absolutely, but none of the championship contenders as of yet. As of yet.
I tell you what, Gary Drove.
McGee, sorry to jump over here. McGee and Rio Johnny are side by side going into turn 12, and McGee goes round the outside, but he doesn't make it.
Well, Johnny holds on.
And Josh Naylor goes past Flemo very comfortably, so Josh is bringing himself nicely into play here. But look at the issue they have. If Jack Carty pits now, he's going to be behind Rory Drain and DKF1, so he'll want to clear Rory Drain, I would have thought,
Yeah.
before he pits. But how much time has he got left in his tyres? Gary Drover's catching him now, so this is a sign that the soft tyre is starting to go.
It's had its best. None of the top 8 pit.
Nobody pits on
Nobody
this
so
lap.
far.
Well, there's only 5 cars on the soft tyre at the moment, so you would expect them all to be in. Well, what will Ben and Johnny do? Because they're obviously together as teammates in McGee and Flemo. So if I were Flemo there, I probably would have pitted and got out of the traffic, because he'd be in free air and he can just run his own race from there.
Yeah.
Catch up to the cars again.
And he's really losing time here. Sliding around a lot now, Flemo.
Yeah, Dylan's burning on his overtake, and he's going to go up the inside here. It's a bit of a risk.
Aspect's born in it. He's going to try catch Ben. He's going to have a good run on him here. Ben goes the inside line
through.
defensive.
He's through.
But he's easily through.
And I think, is that Dylan passed? Oh, look, it's Knockak. And Knockak and Dylan. And Dylan has the Knockak's got the inside line.
He gives him a tap.
Oh, they're just about okay then. They just about get away with it, so Dylan is through on Knockback then, and Josh is his next target. Ben Ratcliffe's dropped a second outside the DRS zone already.
Jack Carty stays out. Johnny's
Down
in.
the
Johnny's
pits, real
pit.
Johnny's in.
That means now Ben
Here
can't
comes
pit.
the undercut.
I'll let
He
you
stays
know.
out.
And so does Flemo. Why has Flemo stayed out there? What's Johnny pitted for? Johnny is pitting for the
Mediums.
medium compound tyre.
On the mediums.
So he's going to be behind Rory Drain here.
Behind DKF1.
And DKF1, so he's going to be quite a way out here. Let's go back into the midfield. We've got a side-by-side action here. Smoking Aces and Jono. The hard tyre is not really working at the moment for Smoking Aces or for Rory Drain. It's not really working for them at the moment. Oh, Ben Ratcliffe runs very wide there. And Josh Anita's already caught him.
Josh is born in it. Ben's
Ben's
D-rating.
D-rating.
Right
This is
on
really,
for ninth here.
oh, Ben nearly made a second move there, which
Smoke.
definitely wasn't the smartest thing to do.
Trying to
Ben,
cut back, but Josh should have it here.
I don't think he'll get round there. Really? No, he hasn't got the grip. He hasn't got the grip to get round there, and there's no point diving up the inside Ben. So Josh is through and looking pretty good now. At the moment, he's only 6 seconds off the lead here.
Yeah, it's recovered really well.
Surely you'd have
Oh,
thought
my God,
Jack
prediction, man.
stays out again. And
He's
McGee
in.
dives in the pits this time, and surely Ben Ratcliffe will also dive in the pits, which he does.
From McGee, we'll go and do some mediums.
I don't understand that call from Jack Carty now, because he's going to be... He can get to the end from here easy, so
Yeah.
unless he's got some pace that we're not aware of. Where are we going? We're going to go down with John Owen and Flemo. With Adam Whelan watching on.
So Johnny remains ahead of McGee.
Johnny and Rory Drain have caught up now. He's caught up behind Rory Drain now. On the hard side. Maybe that's what Jack is waiting for. He's trying to get ahead of maybe DKF1. And where is he in comparison? Oh, he'll be very, very close. Rory Drain the DRS zone. I think he might well have gone in the DRS zone of DKF1, but fresher tyres for real Johnny, and he is through. Is Keller going to go through on this pack? No, we've got a bit of a train now behind Smoking Aces, and all these cars are reserved from Tier 3 actually. Smoking Aces, K. Flemo, Jono and Whelan. Unfortunately for Keller, he is caught behind them.
It's quite a train, alright.
And that's allowing Dylan's caught up onto the back of Josh Nader now. And Jack stays out again. What is Jack thinking here, I wonder?
And Johnny's gotten past Rory
And here
Drain,
comes
which is
Dylan.
key.
Here comes Dylan and Josh Nader down into turn 1. And he is through, so Dylan... If Dylan can get to the end, he's an FP1 at the moment from Josh
Yeah.
Nader. And
John.
not... And Flemo and John are yet again going very close. If I was the two lads, I'd nearly swap them over, because Adam Whelan's ERS is He's in a lot better shape than Jono's is. Then again, he'd be under attack from Keller, wouldn't he? He doesn't want that to happen either, so it's probably better off to staying as he are for the moment.
Keller's coming.
Oh, is he going to go
going
around the outside? He has Adam
Does it well.
Adam leaves in the room. I don't think he'll get up the inside there, which he doesn't do.
What's Josh?
Josh and Dylan and are fighting each other again here, and Josh is through. Oh, Dylan goes for the switchback, and can Dylan get around the outside? Oh, it's a very, very close racing, but now it turns into the inside line. And where is Josh and
Josh tries to switch back. He doesn't have the
make
traction.
it, but that's okay. Look at Gary Drobo's already caught onto the back of Jack Carty. Jack Carty's surely pitting now.
Yeah, he's
And he
hemorrhaging lap
is,
time.
He's in. I'd expect Kay Flemmo to follow.
Yeah, Keith Fleming will surely follow him in now.
I think Jack Carty's going to come out behind Rory Drain here.
He's going to come up behind everybody. He could even come up behind. He could be behind Johnny, behind McGee.
Johnny McGee could jump him.
Johnny and McGee have him comfortably here, I think. I think he's coming out
Ben
behind
Ross.
Rory.
He won't be far off Ben Ratcliffe, I'd say.
Will have him as well.
McGee's on the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, so Johnny net P1.
No, it's Dylan, I think, isn't it? Because
Sorry,
Dylan.
Dylan.
No,
Jack
Jack
gets out
Carty's
just
ahead
before
of
he
DKF1. That's crucial
Yeah.
for his race. Now, he's not completely out of play yet.
Kay Flemmo's back out as well on fresh mediums.
Yeah, look, that would have been watching Ollie at the wheel that if Bruno was backwards racing.
Hmm.
And Adam Whelan did another one.
Aspect.
That's 9 for Adam Whelan.
John lost the DRS, but here comes Dylan and Josh, and they're still fighting with each other. Dylan has the DRS. Josh is wasting his time with the ERS. Just charge it up at this stage. If I were him. And Keller is through on Jono because Jono had no DRS. So Keller goes through. So the big question now is, can these lads on the meet who pitted for the mediums behind the safety car get to the end? It is possible, but you have to be easy on your tyres to do so. Oh, Josh Naylor had to turn left in a right-hander. Oh, that could have been very costly there for Josh. Leave it, Dylan. Leave it. You're not going to pass him here, mate. Johnny's about to catch, and so is McGee. They're about to catch the big train behind Keller. That's behind Smoke and Aces, actually, is where that train is.
Yeah. 2 Hasses to clear for us.
Oh, Aspect exceeding track limits there on the exit. And Jono gets another 3-second penalty. Oh, Aspect on him very wide there. A little bit deep into turn 11 there. And Dylan burning the overtake. And Josh has the DRS.
Yeah, and Speckborn and his to try survive.
Switching across.
Oh, and Jono goes a little bit wide, and Johnny tries to go around the outside and thinks better of it.
Gary Drobro goes around again, probably thinking another 2 laps before he boxes maybe.
Aspect's in now.
Aspect's already in.
And that suits Dylan massively, that does. So Smoke and Aces is the car really causing all the pile up.
First softs down here for Aspect.
Yeah, absolutely. Is Keller off the inside? He is, and surely he'll have the grip just to close him off, which he does. And Johnny is through on Jono. Adam Whelan got through as well. As Jono is struggling now. And Jack and McGee, Jack Carty and McGee. And Jono, what's happened to Jono there? Has he got a puncture? What's happened to Jono there?
I'm not sure, was he
What's
just getting
wrong
out of the
with
way
that?
of the two protagonists maybe?
No. Strange one, but anyway.
Looks to have settled back in fine, so.
Smoking Aces has DRS now on Keller. And which of course means everybody else behind has DRS too. So this is a bit of a waiting game now. And Adam Whelan's up the inside. And look at Adam Whelan here, he's round the outside. Oh, he turns in on Smoking Aces! Oh no! And I'll tell you one thing. Suits Jack Carty, Johnny and McGee, that does. It's one less car to clear.
Yeah.
Gary's is out.
So Gary Drover stays out again and leads the US Grand Prix. And Josh is not in the DRS zone of Dylan.
Say.
Smoking Aces is in the pits.
And that was inevitable after the spin, wasn't it? To get rid of those tyres.
Yeah.
So now the queue is behind Keller, who's got no ERS whatsoever. Adam Whelan's gone in a bit too deep, and Johnny's
New
going to
front
get
wing
him.
down here for Smoking Aces.
Oh
And
my
fresh
goodness,
sauce.
Adam Whelan, he just gets out of the way for the lads, for Jack Carty and McGee.
Smoking a new fresh wing as well.
Yeah. Wheelo, can you check the warnings please, actually, if you don't mind, of all the lads from second to 8th, really, because those 7 lads are all racing each other, really.
Yeah.
No problem.
Thank you. Because these tyres do fall off.
Dylan is on 2 warnings.
Oh.
Oh, he's living on the edge, so.
Josh, no warnings.
Oh,
Tough.
good position for Josh, though.
Saying here, Johnny's got 3.
One could be collision.
Yeah, must be contact.
Yeah. 1 for Jack Carty, or 2 for Jack Carty.
Oh, he's on the
Okay.
edge as well.
And who else are we missing?
McGee, Keller, and Knockgack. So you haven't got.
He is clean. Knockgat has 1.
Gary Drover's coming into you here, Wheeler.
Yeah, and Ben Ratcliffe has 2 warnings.
Keller, but anyway, but we'll move
Gary
on.
Drover, yeah, he's in.
Gary
There's some fresh
Drover's in
set
there.
softs here. Now, how can the Ferrari team do here? Is it nice and quick? It is.
See where he comes out. He'd be hoping to
Adam Whelan
land in
pits.
about 11th.
Might get
Adam Whelan.
Aspect and Jono. Ben Ratcliffe
Aspect does the fastest lap of the race.
might just be with Ben Ratcliffe
Oh,
here.
look
Now,
at Gary
Gary.
Drover's up the inside. Can Gary Drover hold on to the position on Aspect?
He will.
Does, and that's crucial now.
And I can tell you, A. Whelan and DKF Phone are in for fresh softs.
Oh, what's going on here with Keller? Keller's really slowing these guys down here.
Yeah. Struggling on those tyres. You can see the advantage Johnny and McGee have now.
Oh, Jack Carty with 3 seconds.
That's crucial.
Oh, that could be very important now. Where's McGee? McGee's up the inside. Keller could generally be overtaken by all 3 of them here.
Yeah. And you're
Johnny
still
will-
rating. Johnny should have him easy.
Johnny will have him anyway. And through he goes. What about McGee? Can McGee... This is where it's dangerous. Oh, he nearly closed him off. Look at that.
And
Don't he
McGee
get
does well. You should have him on traction.
And he does, but Jack Carty's there as well. Oh, this is going to be very tight. Keller goes off circuit, I think. Well, McGee kind of forced him off circuit, really. And Jack, they're not getting around there, mate. And McGee is through. So now it's Johnny is the one in the free air then. And championship leader Rory.
And Knockgat is in the pits.
And so is Keller. So they
Keller
couldn't.
comes in.
So they couldn't make it to the end.
Wow.
Look at this then. Rory Train, championship leader, 12th. Dylan, who's 5th in the championship, is 1st. McGee is 2nd in the
Johnny's
championship. He's 4th. Johnny's 3rd in the championship, 3rd. And Jack Carty's 4th in the championship, 5th. This could get very, very tight. If results stay as they are, Johnny's got a big gap now to make up on
And
Josh Naylor
Jono
and
for fresh
Dylan.
softs as well.
Okay.
They come out behind the 2 lads.
Those pit stops are important as well because it's released Gary Drover right into the back of the top 5 on his
It
fresh
has,
stops.
and so is Aspect.
Yeah.
That's a good spot actually. I didn't see that. And they're both at the moment going to be ahead of Jack Carty.
Johnny's in trouble.
Yeah, what will Jack do with Gary here? And Jack is quicker in a straight line, anyways.
Because McGee, and he doesn't make it, doesn't have a go.
Down here in the pit lane, the Ferrari technical director is on the telephone here to Jack at the moment.
What's he saying, Wheelo?
Multi 21.
Multi 65, I think that's good message, good people anyway.
D45, I think's coming.
Let's see what happens. Gary has so much more pace.
But not at the moment, that won't make any difference to him, but it could do later. There's Johnny, McGee and Gary Drow hanging on.
Yeah, there's a queue behind Johnny.
There's Knockback has cleared Rory, but that was an easy pass down into turn 1. We've got to stay here really, haven't we? Because this is by far the closest battle on the track. But Jack Carty's built up his ERS, so look at this. It's the advantage he might have, and he's got fresher tyres than the two in front of him.
Yeah. Johnny's nearly back into D-rating territory again.
But Adam Whelan never stopped cutting corners. And there's not a hope in hell chance Johnny will keep McGee behind here.
No. Well, there'll be
And
two.
I think
Jack Carty's going to have him as well, I think.
Where's Gary Drobo? And look at Jack Carty on McGee. Does he get up the inside of McGee? No, he doesn't.
Oh, he might have him now, though. Gets a great exit, Jack Carty, but he's going to run out of track, is he?
There's a bit of lag. I think McGee's lagging a little bit. Where is he? He's up the inside. And McGee tries to hold it. Oh, this is going to end well. Oh, and Jack has to get out of the throttle, which he does. So excellent racing from the lads again. But I'll tell you one thing, all this fighting and all this battling between them is allowing Joshinator and Dylan just to eke up the road a little bit. I think Jack is the quickest car here, needs to be and he is. I think now this is their best chance of catching them, because Jack's got the most ERS now, so the lads can save up behind, and Jack can kind of lead the train off to Joshinator here.
Yeah.
We'll see
Not
though.
Jack robs the fastest lap, and then Keller takes it straight off him.
Oh dear.
It's not good to Keller in 11th though.
Absolutely. Yeah, Adam Wheeler's a bit of a shocker with the penalties, isn't he? Excellent race from Gary Drober. Oh, he's really on his back of Johnny.
He should have Johnny comfortably here now.
They're all going to have the DRS. Oh, Johnny's burning it. Now Gary Drober burns it. And he's deracing Johnny. And Gary Drober's up the inside.
This could get tight.
Who's going to break last? And he leaves him a car's width, does Gary Drober. Whoa, and he goes completely around the outside of Johnny there. Where is Johnny? There he is. And he is back through.
Yeah, I think Gary went off the track, so he let him back through.
But McGee now has lost touch with Jack Carty. So Jack Carty, can he pull out the 3 seconds? Well, he's out of the DRS zone, so that gives him every chance of doing it now.
He's taken 1.4 out of Josh in the last lap alone.
Oh, McGee runs very wide through the last corner. And Gary Drober this time he's going to have real Johnny. Johnny will not fight that one.
Go back for PA here. Between Ben and Knockback.
I think Knockback will have him here, will he not? He will indeed. But we're going to go forward again because this is where all the action happened. Gary Drober coming through the field on McGee. And Jack's not got away. Jack's made a mistake on this lap with the looks of it because McGee's hung on to him.
Gary's very close to McGee coming into 11 now. Gary's going to have him here.
Better look at the traction on the soft compound tyre. Let's get back in the slipstream. Now he burns the ERS, and I think this time McGee won't fight it, will he?
In aspect.
He's up around the outside, but I think he's going to have to
Gary
grip
has
for
it
him.
done, yeah.
Not too much of an aspect. Having a look at Johnny. Oh, and he just about gets out of the throttle and on the brakes. But look at this now. Gap to Josh now, just 4.4 seconds.
Ben gets 3.
There's another one. That could be costly. I think Gary Drow here might be having Jack Carty. Let's have a look. He's not quite close enough to him yet though.
No. I don't think he's going to be a rear gunner, that's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although he might try to pull him along with him.
But that 3-second penalty Jack has is going to be very costly by the looks of it.
Yeah.
It's not the fact of actually losing places, who he's losing places to. In terms of McGee and Johnny.
Yep, and with Dylan out front, ramps up the pressure.
It does, doesn't it? I was about to ask how would it stand as it stood right now, but you know what, there's no point, I'll probably drink someone. So I won't ask that question until after the race.
Yeah, we stay away from that, we stay away from predictions.
Yeah, we'll stay away from all that. Gary's not close enough to Jack on this lap anyway for the moment. The gap's like 2.9 to Josh Nader, so Josh Nader is going to become the cork in the bottle in a minute, in about 2 or 3 laps time. There he is.
Doing a lot of sliding.
And he hasn't saved up much ERS either as Josh, so Johnny's dropped off the back of the lads. I wonder where Knockgap could be. He won the 2-stopper. I wonder how close he can get to all of these lads at the end. He committed to the 2-stopper very early, if you remember, so I don't think Aspect will have him into turn 1 here.
No, Gary doesn't look like he's going to push Jack too hard.
But look at the gap now, it's 1.7 seconds. He mightn't be far off the DRS zone on this lap.
Yeah. There's an Amazon graphic somewhere saying he'd be within striking distance in 1 lap.
He's not quite in it this lap, and Gary Drow's got a great chance. Oh, who's around that? Ben?
It
Ben
is.
Ratcliffe. Ben Ratcliffe has been in the first sector, so we'll go back to that in a second.
Lemo's coming around behind him.
Be careful, this another penalty.
Ben is all over the place.
Jack's burning everything, but an aspect is true on Johnny, but here come the 2 Ferraris. And Jack doesn't yield. And here we go then, as I was talking about. Here's Josh Nader, and just 3 seconds up the road, you can see him now. It's not Dylan.
Lemo's going to take Ben.
Is he through easy? Yeah, he's
He
through.
is.
Oh no, Ben.
Ben's going to try hanging around the outside. He tries to switch back. Oh, it's a car there though. He wasn't expecting that.
It's Adam wheeling. Oh, 2 great mates as well, Adam and Ben. Some bit of a friendly rivalry there. Oh, look at him up the inside.
Oh.
Oh my days. And Ben somehow keeps the position. That could have a steward's inquiry all over that one.
Yeah.
Ben gets
Don't know
another
about
3
that one.
seconds. Here we go then. Josh Nader running out of grip. Oh my god.
Jack has to be careful.
He's all over the road. Josh Nader has not looked after his tyres well, and is about to pay, by the looks of it, a very heavy price for it.
And at the moment, championship leader Rory Drain up at the point up.
Oh, he will. That could be very important, that.
Good spot, Wheeler.
At the moment, though, surely Jack will have him here down the pitch, down the back straight, DRS open. Josh is all over the road trying to stop him getting into slipstream. But I think Jack Carty is going to be through. He's got better grip. Oh, Josh. Oh, really racing there.
Gary's just sitting behind now, having a little look.
Oh, he's tapped him. And McGee runs wide. Whether he had a bit of contact or not, I don't know, but Jack is through. Josh Naylor trying everything he can to hold on to this podium. Flemo.
Flemo has a wheel.
I'm going to have to go forward. I have to look at the battle for the podium. Can't miss what's going on here. Josh Naylor's out of the DRS zone, is he? Oh, he got it just about, because Jack's only now 1.9 seconds behind Dylan, so he might catch him yet, but
this is going to be close. But he has to gap him as well.
The 3 seconds is now real killer. Of course, Dylan could be in trouble with warning, so
yeah, pressure could help.
Ben Ratcliffe pits. Is he retiring? Was he going for a fastest lap? Is he trying to steal it away?
Gary Drobo's on the back of Josh. He should have him down onto the DRS straight.
Over him as well. Keller has 3 seconds. That could be costly.
He'll keep the team.
Spider-Man might be far off a point the way this is going with all the penalties going on. Here we go then. And Jack is not quite in the DRS zone of Dylan, but here comes Gary
Drobo.
That was a late move from Josh and Aaron. Here comes McGee, and McGee's going to go up the
McGee might get him
too.
as well. Oh, he will.
And he is through, and Josh has ran out of tyres, simple as.
Now Aspect's going to have a look.
And now Jack Carty right on the back of Dylan here, but of course, it's a 3 second penalty. Gary Drobo could be on for the win here if Dylan has an issue with his tyres on the last lap.
It's true.
Dylan's all over the road now. Dylan's got a lot of ERS, which helps him.
Aspect, and that's crucial.
That could be critical. That
Gives
helps
Johnny another place, yeah.
That helps Johnny massively now. So here comes.
Is he going to send it?
Is Jack Carty going to send? Who's round? Is that Keller round?
It's Keller, yeah.
And Jack is through then.
Gets it done.
But now.
That gives Spider-Man a point.
This is now all about Dylan. Can Dylan stay in the DRS zone of Jack? And if he can't, then Gary Droll and maybe even McGee could be on for
Oh, Gary could have him early here. He doesn't want to pass him before the detection. This is fine.
Is Dylan, did Dylan get in? Oh, he hit him! I think he might have got away with it. Did Dylan get DRS though?
He gets out of shape, Gary. No, he didn't, I don't think.
He hasn't got it. So here's McGee, here's Gary Droll, and here's Dylan.
Dylan has it to Bourne though. This is going to be close.
Down the back straight. And Gary Droll goes up the inside. Dylan leaves in the space. And he is through.
Josh.
Aspect, it's true.
And
McGee's on the back of
Johnny
Dylan.
and McGee here. And Johnny's through. We're going to go forward now. Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, Josh gives a little tap to Johnny. They're close. Johnny gets through though.
McGee and Dylan, can Dylan hang on? Can Dylan just stay in front of him? Oh, it's going to go to the last corner, this one.
Rory drain, 3 seconds.
Oh, McGee sends it. And he does it.
And he gets it done.
Gary Drobo's going to win it.
Line.
McGee second, Dylan in P3. Jack holds on to
Wow.
fourth.
Spider-Man will get a point.
Johnny is fifth. Let's see what's going on down the field. Here's Flemo and Keller. DKF1 gets 5 seconds for cutting the corner. Not very smart
Spider-Man
there.
get a point.
And Keller
I have him as
crosses the
4 off of Flemo.
What can Spider-Man do? No, he
He's
doesn't.
keeping
And
Flemo.
Rory doesn't either.
Yeah.
John 13.
They'll take fastest lap, please.
Wow.
He does, he gets it. So excellent from Ben. So what an absolutely fantastic race. Sorry for not covering the stuff that was going on down the field, everyone, but all the stuff that was happening out front had to be done. So Gary Drobo, another new winner this season, Cav.
Absolutely. Add him to the list, and the course to the championship leader continues with Rory Drain getting no points for the first time this season.
Absolutely, absolutely. So go on, take us through it, one of you, if you don't mind.
Go on, Wheeler.
Go on, Wheeler.
Do the
Go on,
honours.
take Kravitz, you do the honours there, if you don't mind.
So in P1 we had Ferrari of Gary Drobo, P2 for McGee, Dylan takes P3, Jack Carkey P4, Real Johnny, good man for Aston, and P5, good points. 6th for Josh, 7th for Aspect, Knockgat 8th, Kellett 9th, Dave Limo takes the last point, Spider-Man 11th, Rory Drain 12th, Jono 13th, Smoking Aces, Ben Ratcliffe, DKF1, Adam Whelan, and then the one retirement of Funny Guy.
What a race, man. What?
Who was actually on pole.
He was. What a race that is. Honestly, there's the race director, everybody, just in case. This could be quite long with all the track limit warnings.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, these Ferraris for bloody constructors.
I think Adam Whelan will have his own page of track limit warnings.
You've had Adam Whelan and Ben Ratcliffe.
Yeah.
Definitely up the track limits. I'll have to have a chat with them afterwards about that.
Funny Guy lets us down again.
Well, he let you down. I mean, you predicted he'd win it, so... Right, let's get the boys in, shall we?
Shall.
I'll get them in there, just 2 seconds, I know. I'll do it very quickly.
It was a good race.
That boys. Wrong button. Right, so who have we got? We have got... it was Gary Droll, wasn't it? Gary Droll, Mickey and Dylan, yeah. Holy cow, what the hell happened in that race? My god. Are we all here? Oh, is Dylan not here yet?
No, Dylan's here, I think, is he? Yep, he is.
Everyone's in.
Alright, who wants to go first, so? Alright, no one's taking responsibility, I'm gonna do it.
You go for it.
Well, have me.
Anyway, so... We have Dylan in P3. Bit frustrating on the last lap, I suppose, but getting dive bombed by a Red Bull, but you know what?
Yeah. Oh well, it is what it is.
Anyway, I'm just trying to remember how many races. Oh yeah, so you were a little bit down the grid in qualifying. You were P6. Was it a good qualifying session for you, do you think, or was there more in there?
I think the run was pretty much smooth altogether. It just not got pace with the quicker lads, to be fair. But I felt the run was smooth on the qualifying, to be fair.
Anyway, and then the race starts, you were down the grid a bit, and then of course the safety car for Funny Guy. What was the thought process in pitting there? Because obviously some lads stayed out, other lads pitted. What was the thought process behind that, if you don't mind?
My thought process is initially I figured on a two-stop because I wanted to get another safety car with later on down the line, but it didn't came. I had to stick it out till the end of the race, and somehow I kept the tires alive and didn't get a puncture for somewhat reason.
And do you know what they were on at the end, by any chance, or?
Around 80%.
Oh wow. God! Whoa! Yeah, because you were all over the road. We could see it on the stream. We actually
Yeah.
we had the battle coming all towards you for the last 10 laps and everything. And now, obviously, looking ahead now to the last couple of races. We have a week off now next week, actually. For people who don't know, we have a week off next week for all tiers for Halloween. And, well, you're 5th in the championship still, but you're only 13 points off the lead. I mean, it couldn't get much closer, can it, really?
I felt like there's going to be some title fights along the line. To be fair, pretty much a brilliant title fight with the top guys. To be fair, but yeah, pretty much enjoyed it all over the show.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, like Brazil and Singapore, do you fancy chances either of them? Now, Brazil's obviously the next race, so let's wait and see.
Brazil, I would say one of my favourite tracks. I normally have a good pace around Brazil, to be fair.
Yeah.
And Singapore, it did a league race, what you call it, Friday Pass. Somehow got a podium. And my race pace would be around the same as that, but oh well.
Anyway, we have to wait and see. Well done tonight anyway. Somehow you kept those tires alive, and well done for the podium.
Cheers.
So, well done.
You or me, Wheeler?
Let me know after the race. You just go ahead.
No bother at all. Mr. McGee, obviously starting P7. How was qualifying for you?
Could have been better. I lost a tenth and a half going into the first corner and had to save it, but I was hoping for top 5, got P7. I'll take it.
And obviously you were just a nose behind Dylan. Obviously he started P6, but you were just a nose ahead of him coming across the line. How did the race go for you?
But it felt like there was battles happening in front of me, behind me, everywhere. And there was when the lads pitted under the safety car, and then I pit afterwards, didn't know what. Sitting there thinking, I'm in P8, don't know who has to pit in front of me, who's coming up behind me. Just didn't know what was going to happen. And then it was only with about 5 laps to go, I noticed that we were starting to catch the 2 lads in front. Their tyres were just going off.
Yeah, because I think you were P5, I think on lap 25 or 6, and then obviously you crossed the line P2, so you must be happy enough with the way the race came towards you towards the end. Yeah,
delighted. It's just lads would kind of get a bit in front of me and then they'd hit traffic and I'd catch back up and just down to the wire.
Absolutely. And obviously now championship is heating up, as Colin said. We go to Brazil in 2 weeks' time and then Singapore. How do you feel around those 2 tracks?
I'll have to take them one at a time. I'll just, same as today, just try and keep it clean and see what happens.
Well, best of luck, and drove a great race today, so well done.
Cheers.
Well done, Jim McGee, and just in case you didn't know, you are now the championship leader again.
Oh, last time you told me that I DNF'd.
Yeah, you've inherited the curse.
Someone said that on commentary tonight, actually, that the championship leader doesn't tend to do well on tier 2 nights for some reason.
No, so I'd rather just, nick it at the end.
basically, the best time to be top lads is after Singapore. Simple as it. Yeah. Anyway, well done anyway, Mickey. And now, a return, I believe, to the top step of the podium to LOI Gary Drobro. How are we, Gary? You there?
Colin, how are you, man?
How's it going? I'm assuming qualifying did not go as planned. Did it, starting from P11 on the grid? Or was that your strategy?
No. I was hoping for kind of P5, somewhere in the top 5. Bottled my last lap on the softs, but as it would have it, P11, so I suppose hindsight is 2020. Not a bad place to start, after all.
Absolutely. And then, of course, the early safety car, I thought, didn't play into your hands, but having free air out front on the medium was probably the best thing for you with all the carnage that was going on in the middle of the pack, because obviously you probably don't have any idea what was going on. There's about 10 of the lads in a train.
Yeah, no, I hadn't a clue. I was hoping that at some point in the race I'd get into a bit of free air. The setup kind of... it was quicker around the twisty windy bits rather than the straight bits, so... it played into my hands, I think, to be honest.
Absolutely, and then of course pitting onto the softs, and you've always got a great opportunity while the lads are all there, and of course Jack Carty's penalty did help you. Of course, it helped all of you, really, didn't it? I suppose in the end, but
yeah, absolutely. And to be fair, fair play to Dylan. I probably threw the car up the inside there on the last lap, but
yeah,
gave me the space, so fair play.
Absolutely. It's been a brilliant race anyway. Well done, Gary, and obviously we've got 2 races to go now this season. You've got nothing to lose now, nothing really to play for, nothing to lose, so just attack mode, I suppose, for the last 2 races.
That's it, just enjoy it, yeah, no expectations.
Absolutely. Well done anyway. Congratulations on the win, and hopefully we'll see you again in a couple of weeks' time after the Brazil race.
Cheers,
so, anyway, lads, that is it for Tier 2, and the championship couldn't be much closer. We have got 13 points covering the top 5 drivers, so
wow.
Don't miss Brazil in 2 weeks' time. We should have some great action there again. Please, of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel if anyone is new, and leave a like on the stream. And, of course, keep an eye on the Twitter pages, Instagram page, and Facebook page, where all race highlights have been going up. So thank you very much to Ted Kravitz, i.e. LOI Weirdo, this evening, and thanks very much to Cav as always. And thanks to everybody for watching this evening. A fantastic race for Ferrari where Gary Jobro takes the victory. And we have 9 winners this season out of 10 races in Tier 2, which is fantastic to see. Excuse me, my voice is breaking up, lads, so I think I'll leave you. Bye bye for now, and stay safe, everyone.